interstate. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today. Check, crunch, 3. Under 10, 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Right there, 54 Mike. One. Strip that ball. Check. Hot route. Hot. You go tight. Where are they, team? You got tight. One. Jazz by H3, 218.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch 3. Watch the slant. 3. Joker. Scene 6.
They just get the play off. Now Mariota. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
One. Bravo! Mike 5-4.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
He's coming, double up. Check.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
54 Mike. Come on, D! 49, check 49.
On 2nd down now. It's Hines. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's kind of like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on second and 8. Mariota nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm coming up to you.
From the gun, Mariota. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Set, hut, right 60 yards. Hey.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man on the out route. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Watch the shit.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey, Mike, 20. Look small, 20. I'm going to run you over. Let's hustle.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it's going to be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Check 3. Watch the safety creep.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Mike, 20.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
They'll look to throw. Being chased down, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Oh, you got deep?
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Check. Watch 54. Wild Bill.
3rd and short yardage. Mariota. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down.
First down, Colts.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
6.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Buying time to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. So let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Mariota. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
You don't want no problems with me.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
3. Exit.
On third down, Mariota. And that's knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
SOS.
Now Mariota. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mariota. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. To the air again, Mariota. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 12-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, is the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, we go Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
Corey Davis, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. To throw is Mariota. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag. One. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, I got him. That's me.
Mariota. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
How's your game going?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Up 17-10, halftime.
Nice.
Playing pretty good, got no turnovers, so.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess you played that guy plenty of times.
Only twice, but I was like watching his stream like right before this, seeing what he likes to do.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
I smell fear in that Slam. Tighten up. Shift. Check.
Again, it's Henry.
Lockdown, baby.
They'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And watch that. Mike 20.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 20, 18 Gator. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
They'll toss it to Henry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Second and 1. 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hatchet, hatchet.
Fuck.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Get up, get up.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5
That was a
at
touchdown.
the 6. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect
stumble.
this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
On the set, 20, Mike, 20. You ain't going nowhere. Switch.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Henry, the lone man in the backfield. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
I'm coming. Ready.
Second and 5. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Get him, boys.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
We got 3. Watch 81, fellas. Watch 81.
Now back to throw.
Y'all playing it wrong.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Real, I'm in a hexagon thing for the championship right now. And
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Have you won yet?
This will be taken in after 1.
no, I have 0 wins.
And he'll get it
All right,
up
hold
to
on.
about the
Be on the
26-yard line, just across the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Not today, you are. Not today. 1. 3. Mike 5-4. Why? Who? Let's go.
From the 30 on second down, Mariota. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of the
Motherfucker!
third quarter. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hey, if you kill it, motion me out. Right there. 54, right there, right there.
To throw Mariota. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete.
Bro, I hate diving catches so
Going
much.
on 3rd down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Yeah, that shit's so annoying because they never drop it. Like, I would be fine with it if contact knocked it out, just like a regular catch. But a dive animation is the best one that you can get.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check Haywood. 54. Watch 54. I'm on.
Mariota now. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Harold Landry in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mariota. He'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Watch the ball. Say. Right there. 54 Mike.
From the gun, Mariota going for the deep into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Real, I'm getting off for a sec.
28.
All right.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hey, Mike 20. I'm coming.
Now it's Henry. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing on 2nd down. Mariota looking deep for Hilton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
59 Mike. Check. 59. Go.
This is Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Rip right. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Brett Kern now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly